Ladies and gentlemen, today you are going to learn the vibra even though you are not having any tennis experience whatsoever. I'm going to tell you in this video how you can learn the vibra, what exercises do you need to do to improve it, and which technical tips are the most important for you to learn and to keep it as easy as possible. Today we are at Plaza Padel in Amsterdam and we're going to start right now. Okay.
Ah, lekker boelie!
And we have sales on justpadel.com.
I like it.
You like it? Good match. To start off, what is a vibra? Well, to explain the difference between, for instance, the bandeja and the bandeja is bouncing backwards and the vibra is spinning sideways. So the vibra is a shot that you're letting the ball rotate sideways. I highly recommend to use the vibra because the ball spinning sideways on the glass, maybe even in the corner, is going to be much harder to defend if the ball is spinning sideways than backwards. But the most important thing, you need to make it your own. So you need to get a vibra that feels very natural to you. So this is what we're going to achieve today. Tip number one is make space. And in the vibra you need a lot of space because you need to hit the ball like all the way there. If you're moving backwards, what most people tend to do is they're moving in this way. Then your shoulders are not turned and you cannot play the good vibra. It's going to be like a bandeja or a flat smash. So what you have to do is follow the other line of the balls. So when the ball is coming, you need to make sure that you're making space. So look in the difference with my right foot. This is wrong and this is right. Look at my body, it's turning, it's rotating. And this is a shot, the vibra, that you have to rotate. So if you're rotating your own body, you can rotate the ball. If you do not rotate your body, you cannot rotate the ball. So what's the best way to train this? You can do a drill where somebody feeds you the ball needs to bounce, and you have to make space. What you have to understand, if the ball is coming cross courts, the lob, it is much more natural to move sideways and to move maybe towards this line. If the ball is coming straight, it's way more natural to move horizontal with your shoulders instead of rotating. So, I'm gonna do a drill with Sasha. She's going to try to hit a good vibra and to have a good movement. Sasha normally plays a bandeja, so it's very interesting to see if we can make her play a vibra today. Okay, so this is one of the most underused drills and the best drill that you can do. You need to let the ball bounce and move sideways to make space for the vibra. So no matter what, if Sasha cannot do this, she cannot learn the vibra. We're not going to talk about grip or technique, first making space. Okay, so you let the ball bounce and you move away. Move away, move away. And it's one bounce, yes. Nice, okay, perfect. Move away, move away, move away. Yes, hit slightly higher than your head for the exercise. That's good. One of the more challenging ones would be that I played a lob from parallel, so she has to move even more. I interviewed Stupa once and he said, if the lob is coming straight, I play the vibra straight. If the lob is coming cross, I play the vibra cross. Okay, so can you play one ball more like this? And then one other one more rotated and check the difference. If you do this, by the way, with your students, they will feel the difference. People don't learn from repetition, but they learn from something that is different. So let them experience multiple variations in foot stance. Yeah, so now rotate a lot so that your left foot is more on this side. Yes, and that your shoulders are turned and that you're more in this way. Okay, so a little bit more already in the stance. So footwork, Yeah, and now play it without moving. Wait. This is tennis serve. So racket behind the head and then prepare. Yeah, one thing, ladies and gentlemen, prepare your racket. This is going to be the next tip. This is something you have to be careful with. Most common vibra mistake. It's this. Yes, so now the ball was rotating sideways. The only thing we need to fix that your ball comes up. And that's because you're below the ball. I'm gonna toss a few balls, try to do the same. Yeah, so with bounce and rotate a lot. Yeah, your preparation is open now. Close it. So it should be, no, yes. No. So you're there. So the stance of your racket, your logo of Bull Padel should aim to the ground. Yeah, and keep it straight. Be careful with that. Better? Better? Yes. So now Sasha is in front of the camera. Now Sasha can learn the vibra. And in the middle of the video, they're just playing balls in the court. Then tip number 3 would be to play continental or eastern backhand. Continental is this, eastern backhand is giving gas on the motorcycle. So my knuckles are on top of the racket. For me, this helps me a lot because it makes me realize that I'm gonna play the vibra and not the bandeja. So for instance, to Alice, I said the same. Alice, change your grip to eastern backhand because it will help you to think of the vibra. So your body is gonna prepare yourself for the vibra. I can play from the continental grip the vibra, and I can also play from the backhand grip. But the second one from the backhand grip gave me more effect. And many of you are probably in the forehand grip. Then you cannot play the vibra. So if you go to the other way, to the backhand grip, it's gonna help you to feel the difference between the forehand grip and the backhand grip. And you can play in the net. And you can play a vibra. Yeah? Be careful with going in this area. Keep it close to your head. Yeah, touch your head, touch your head. Yeah, but you have too much space here. You cannot play with power. You need to go from small to long. Yeah? Yes. Now that was easy, right? You didn't do anything. So this is the reason why you don't have any power with the vibra, is because your hair. The closer you are with the vibra, you actually get more power. Let's do a few more without bounce. Nice. Yes. No, too far. So you can see all the way down. No, yes. So keep it against your head. Number 1 vibra tip. If you feel your head, you're good. And feel a little bit at the top of your head. So it has to be here or here, higher, but never lower. Better. To learn the rotation, so this is the next tip. You need to be able to catch the ball sideways. So many people have their left hand forwards and backwards, so left hand forward, so it's gonna be in this way. You can still play a good vibra, but you probably tend to let the ball float. If you are in this position, you probably play with more rotation in the ball and with a smaller preparation, because this is gonna make your swing too big. And if your backswing is very big, it's very difficult to time the slice. So a good drill would be, and we're gonna do that with Sasha, is I'm gonna feed the ball, you're catching the ball sideways. Because if you see where you catch the ball, you know where your left hand is. So this works fantastic. Okay, we do first with bounce. First with bounce. With bounce, catch. Yes. And bounce and hit. Nice. You can see now in your swing that you have total control, because your left hand is well positioned. Now we try without bounce. Yeah. Be careful with, because then your vibra will go up. So your shoulders should be in the same line as the middle line, but they cannot go there or there, what many people tend to do when they're coming from another sport. Catch. Yes. Timing was not fantastic, but it's not easy to do. Next tip is make the ball rotate sideways. So now we did a lot of technical tips, which are fundamental in the vibra, but now I want you to feel something. So this works well on certain types of people, for instance me. And I'm gonna make the ball rotate to the left side. So the drill goes as following: racket behind the head, and you're going to try to play the ball to the right player using side spin. And the goal is that you're not hitting the ball too hard, but that you're feeling the side spin. Many people, they try the first time vibra, okay, no, and you're one of them, but stop doing it. Feel how much slice you can hit. So this is the sport. The sport is that. So with a lot of racket speed, but not hitting the ball, brushing the ball gently. Okay, now Sasha's going to try. Yes, perfect. Yeah, but keep your arm close to you, and the last moment you're gonna make yourself longer. So it's like you're on a roller coaster, you have that thing on your, so keep it close, 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 and then you're throwing your racket away. Exactly. Okay, now throw the ball a little bit in front of you. Yes. Okay, now a little bit less effect. Exactly. So now the next step is to play that side effect, but then from the left side, you're gonna play in that corner. So the goal is this. Yeah? Yes, nice. Try to play slightly deeper. Yes, keep it close to the racket. Close and then long. Better. So we need to try to find a way to play slightly more powerful. Better. That's too much swinging. Yes, nice. That's good. That's nice. Not bad. I like it. A little bit more downwards. Okay. What do you think of Sasha's vibra now in one lesson? Let us know in the comments below. So the last thing is extend the follow through. So do a few where you end with the racket all the way here. This is not the correct one, but I want you to feel that you follow through the ball. And then you will go and play with a lot of space. So many people, they tend to stop, or they tend to end too close to them. Try to feel like you're throwing your racket into the direction that you're playing the ball. That was too long. Keep it small. Preparation small and then long. Fine, but then you need to go a little bit down. So 2 o'clock, hit the ball 2 o'clock. Better. Better. Nice. Yes. Yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have more questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next Monday. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.